Witam serdecznie na kolejnym odcinku z Dragon Age 2. Oczywiście kontynuujemy rozgrywkę, mimo że EA odgrażało się, że straciłem wszystkie zapisy, bo coś z synchronizacją nie tak, oczywiście gry nie chciało odpalić i tak dalej. Najważniejsze, że się udało. Tak. Spróbujmy wejść do miasta. Jeszcze ktoś powie? Dobra.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in?
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Zamykają magów jest głupim taniem, ale może o coś więcej może chodzić. Bo wiadomo, że templariusze trzymają magów w ryzach.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted, but he's sure never taken that chance.
Łagodnie, bo chcemy załatwić sprawę, więc do kogo mam się zwrócić?
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Dobra, i możemy wejść, wpuścił nas. Można szybko. Dobra, krzyczną, umieramy z głodu.
Was Wesley based out of the Lothering Chantry? I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
You're wasting your time. There's nothing here for you.
Do you have a ship? Something to get us out of here?
I taka ciekawostka architektoniczna. Jak wchodzimy, to tak, mamy schody i mamy co kawałek zakręty. Chodzi o utrudnienie wjechania na przykład kawalerią do zamku. Po prostu sprawienie, że do zamku, twierdzy, czy jakkolwiek to nazwiemy,
My children are sick. I've got to get in to find a healer.
było utrudnione, więc jest to jakaś forma ciekawostki. Tak. Widzę najemników. I tu mamy wejście bezpośrednie, więc tutaj już tak nie działa, ale boczne wejście przynajmniej tak działa.
Deserted. It doesn't matter. Kirkwall has no more room for anyone.
Tam dezerterzy z Fererdenu. No, jakby nie patrzeć, ja jestem dezerterem i Awelina też jest dezerterem. Więc no nie jest to dużo lepsza nasza sytuacja.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
Tak, bo w końcu... no, co chciałem powiedzieć. W końcu w tej chwili trwa plaga w Ferelenie, więc wszyscy uciekają. No niestety nam się zbagowała pierwsza część, więc odpuściłem ją. Może wrócimy kiedyś do niej. Może inną postacią da przejście, albo po prostu zapis był zepsuty, ciężko mi powiedzieć. No odpuściłem, bo jednak też ma swoje lata, więc no jak tam wysypuje się, to pytanie, co będzie dalej, nie? Nigdy nie ma pewności. Możemy łagodnie, możemy agresywnie, możemy zażartować. Możemy też powiedzieć na podstawie informacji, które zdobyliśmy wcześniej coś. Czyli z chęcią wykorzystamy tą informację.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
No bądźmy łagodni.
Our uncle is Gamlin Amel. He knows we're coming. Surely someone could find him.
Gamlin? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlin I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it.
Problemy.
We're carving our way out of here. Men?
No bo oczywiście, czemu nie? Pozbądźmy się przywódcy. Dobra, bo nas też atakuje bezpośrednio. Trudno. My chcemy pokojowo wejść do miasta, a nie siłą. Bo to przecież wiadomo, że nie uda się. Kawałek odbiec. I teraz. Nie, ten ma już prawie nic życia, ten też nie, dobra.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
No. Zawsze jakaś pomoc. Dzięki temu, że im pomogliśmy, nie?
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlin must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Wait. I think someone's coming.
Leandra! Damn, girl, the years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlin!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlin. We came too late. My poor carver didn't make it, and Drastic guide him.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Chociaż żeby matka miała ten pomoc.
I'm more concerned about Mother. Can you get her in at least?
No. We stay together.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Pytajmy się o fortunę.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlin, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
No, we're not putting Mother through that. We'll find a way.
Nieźle się zapowiada.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
To tylko rok roboty.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Thenril, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
Zapytajmy się siostry.
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
Powiedz o najemniku.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
Dobra.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlin, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Dobra. O, tu mamy... A przeczytajmy. Dziedziniec katowni. Pełen jest posągów torturowanych niewolników. To posępna pamiątka po czasach starożytnych. 1500 lat temu Kirkwall było największym kamieniołomem w Imperium Tevinter. To stąd pochodzi większość kamieni użytego do budowy traktu imperialnego. Nieustanna ekspansja terytorialna Imperium sprawiła, że do kamieniołomów zsyłano całe legiony niewolników. Kiedy budowa rozmaitych projektów została zakończona, Kirkwall w naturalny sposób stał się stolicą handlu niewolnikami, a katownia była sercem tej stolicy. Posągi na dziedzińcu nie są pomnikami na cześć męczeństwa. Każdy jego cal i zakątek został zaprojektowany przez magistrów tak, by jak najskuteczniej złamać ducha walki tych, którzy ujrzą go po raz pierwszy. Odbywały się tu regularne egzekucje, codziennie, a czasem co godzinę. Trupy wieszono na szubienicach na całym placu. Nowi niewolnicy wprowadzeni z portu Widzieli wyraźnie, co ich czeka. Kiedy pani nasza obróciła swą armię przeciwko Imperium, chodzi o Andrastę, czyli boginię, raczej oblubienicę bogini, stwórcy, niewolnicy w Kirpol znęcili bunt i przejęli władzę w mieście. Katownia przez 200 lat stała pusta, została ponownie otwarta dopiero po koronacji polskiej Justyny I, kiedy opuszczona wieża stała się domem dla kręgu maginów Kirpol. Miasto ponownie uległo przemianie. Fragment księgi w poszukiwaniu wiedzy, historia podróży uczonego zakonu, autorstwa brata Genitiusa. Możemy z nim pogadać?
So, that was your uncle, was it? Good. I thought he was another confidence man trying to sell promises. I don't suppose he has the coin you'll need to get in?
Powinien mieć jakiś sposób.
He had some ideas.
They always do. If it were just up to me, I'd let you through. But there are a lot of eyes watching, a lot of palms that need greasing. My suggestion? Wait for a ship and hope the next city hasn't already closed their doors.
Tak, i teraz tak. Tu mamy przemytniczkę, a tu mamy tego najemnika. I teraz tak, z myślą o później, co się wydarzy. Dobra, olejmy ten temat na razie. Jesteśmy łotrzykiem, więc tu i tu się nadajemy. Bo przemytnicy i najemnicy potrzebują łotrzyków. Nie mam na wierzchu kości, żeby rzucić nimi. Dobra, chodźmy do najemników. Też właśnie, bo to będzie mogło możliwe otwierać różne opcje drogi w naszym życiu dalszym. Ale dobra, już nie kombinujmy, niech będzie.
Mirren?
And you must be Hawk. Nice. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his arse.
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for and keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense. I never pictured myself as the mercenary type.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said your sister's a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
Apparently Uncle Gamlin likes to talk.
You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
Tak. Czyli to już oznacza, że w mieście, gdzie jest pełno temperatury, gdzie jest bardzo restrykcyjne prawo, jeśli chodzi o czarodziei, jest ich pełno na wolności. Bo taka korupcja w mieście jest.
My uncle doesn't seem like the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlin cheated one of my men at a wallop match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
Dobra, lecimy.
I'm ready to prove myself.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for shore. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asked why.
Dobra, to lecimy z robotą. Zabójstwo na zlecenie.
Have you checked the courtyard again?
He's still out there, but he's alone. And he's not making a move.
I don't trust this. What will we do when the ship comes? Wait, who are you? I demand to know what you're doing here.
Robota to robota.
Sorry, but you brought this on yourself.
Mirren sent you. Don't just stand there. Kill them!
They're gonna kill me!
Dobra. Leżą.
That's enough!
Niestety, mimo że gość nie żyje, to jeszcze ma ludzi do pomocy.
Get back! Make it good!
Tak, co tu jeszcze możemy znaleźć? Śmieci. Znaczy pewnie można było od niego łapówkę wziąć i przepuścić go, ale już robota to robota.
We've done as you asked.
Good. May the bloody vultures feast on his corpse and shit him into the ocean. Welcome to the Red Iron. Tell your uncle I'm making the arrangements now.
Poziom zdobyliśmy. Nie tak, tylko atrybuty. Możemy sobie trochę krzepę podnieść, ale o jeden nie ma sensu. Zręczność, spryt, zręczność. Tu nie możemy sobie dodać niczego. Dłuższe ogłuszenie, to z chęcią wezmę. Magia i siła woli. Większe obrażenia od ognia, ale niech jeszcze zimne nie potrafi atakować. Siła i kondycja. Co tu możemy blokować? Niewrażliwość na ataki z flanki, to na pewno jest przydatne.
Any luck?
Yes, they've agreed to help us.
I'll speak to Mirren and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
The blight may still spread, but for now we have a new home.
If only Carver were here with us.
And Wesley.
Pogodnie, bo to nasza rodzinka. Może z wujem
Let's just see
niekoniecznie
what happens.
pogodnie.
We have a long year ahead of us.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she made her name, settling her debts with the mercenaries. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Kunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
Tak, można powiedzieć, tak rozdziały to są właśnie przejścia parę lat do przodu zawsze. To ogólnie jest ta kontur Meredith.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No! You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
Może z humorem do niego podejdźmy.
I'll buy you a drink before we head into the deep roads. Everyone wins.
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
Damy radę.
We've made a name for ourselves this last year. We'll find something.
We have to. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
Nie ma kogoś innego.
Our uncle's not exactly the most reliable tool in the shed.
He's all we've got. Make us save us. We might as well ask. Otherwise, I don't know what we'll do.
Hey!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work.
Ale trzeba przyznać, cela ma.
Off you go. How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
You're part of Bartrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. Serving with the Red Iron is no mean feat. Yet you not only served, you impressed. The name Hawk is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
A co z naszą siostrą?
You must have heard of my sister as well, then.
Only a little. She is certainly welcome to come, but I'll leave that up to you.
Frankly, I'd rather you take the credit.
Madam, your secrets are safe with me.
Find out what he's offering. We need a way into this expedition.
On wyciąga na nas pomocną rękę, to bądźmy mili dla niego.
There must be some way to persuade your brother to hire us on.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
No nie mamy takiej kasy.
It sounds interesting. But if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there, could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
No nie uzbieramy takiej kasy.
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bartrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
Po prostu jakąś mapę ma pewnie. Chyba, że on to powiedział, a mi umknęło to.
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
Bianca.
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
Dobra, dalsze to już nie czuję sensa. Uprzejmie.
You have a deal.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Keep a hand on your coin, Hawk. There are more cut purses in Hightown than in the rest of the city combined.
Tak. A nie tu, tylko tu. Zdolności. Wybuchająca strzała. Więc teraz mamy trzy osoby walczące na dystans, więc najpierw do Awaliny będziemy szli. Z nadzieją, że dołączy do naszej zabawy. Bo raczej zresetować umiejętności nie można, tak nie można. Dobrze, ale na dzisiaj zakończymy. Chyba trochę krótszy odcinek dzisiaj wyszedł.
Not much to see here.
Wiem, że nic ciekawego tutaj nie ma. Pozwiedzamy sobie w następnym odcinku. Mam nadzieję, że ten odcinek Wam się spodobał i do następnego.